From elected officials to ordinary citizens, New Yorkers are mobilizing to fight climate change and environmental injustice.
Everybody depends on this planet. Everybody depends on this planet.
Because we have been winning together and we will continue to win. So when do we win? Justice. When do we win it? Now.
But climate activism is more than just going out in the streets. It requires deep, community-level work. Lee Zishi and Kim Fracek work full-time at Sane Energy Project. Their mission is to create awareness, empower communities, and push for renewable energy.
I started in December of 2017, and I've been doing work against fracking and frack gas infrastructure for about 9 years. I went to school to study journalism, but kind of ended up doing organizing instead. And once you learn what's going on, you kind of get sucked into it. I feel like that one seems a little low.
I had to really think about it because that would mean I was going to have to leave a lucrative design career. But I really realized this is where I wanted to put the energy in my life.
For the past 2 years, they are opposing the expansion of a project known as the North Brooklyn Pipeline. They have also filed lawsuits against the creation of 2 additional liquefied natural gas vaporizers in Greenpoint. Vaporizers store liquefied gas and convert it back during peak times like winter. Activists and community members say that this infrastructure expansion is unnecessary and in violation of the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act.
The CLCPA, is groundbreaking legislation for 2 reasons. One, it really talks about how strong methane is as a greenhouse gas. For a very long time, the fossil fuel industry lied and said that gas was a bridge fuel or that it was clean. And the CLCPA says, no, let's really look at the science on methane and how potent frack gas is. It also gives a lot of protections to environmental justice communities.
The Greenpoint facility is surrounded by environmental justice communities, and the Commissioner Policy 29, which is a DEC policy, also called the Environmental Justice and Permitting Policy, requires that projects that may have a disproportionate impact on environmental justice communities have to undergo additional public participation. There has to be even more community participation than there would otherwise be.
Both projects belong to an energy company called the National Grid.
Neither DEC nor National Grid nor any other state agency have actually taken a look at these projects to determine what are their impacts on environmental justice communities located adjacent to this facility.
In a statement, the company said, "There has been extensive outreach to customers, interest groups, and stakeholders about our plans, and we look forward to our continued work with the community and all stakeholders to achieve zero carbon emissions as soon as possible."
This is the North Brooklyn Pipeline. It starts in Brownsville, and if it was completed, would end in Greenpoint.
The activists are doing their own outreach to build community awareness.
When you're doing any of these kind of fights, whether it's against a pipeline or a power plant, the local community is everything.
Once we get people that are understanding the problem, then we will move them to take action. And that can look anything like petitioning or door knocking or calling elected officials or phone banking their neighbors.
One of their biggest actions is the gas bill strike.
We've protested in every way that's kind of, the traditional way of doing it. So the gas bill strike is kind of an escalation, saying we really don't have any other choice here but to strike back in a material way. We started putting postcards with personal notes from people's neighbors on their doors and hanging those along the pipeline route, and we're kind of now expanding to anywhere in National Grid territory.
Another community action is art building.
We do a lot of guerrilla art around the city. We replace bus stop signs with our signs. We will do wheat pasting just to get the word out. And we've actually been able to bring in a whole beautiful team of artists that have ideas and go forth and build, the messaging out together so we can all work toward that goal. I've met some of the most brilliant people through all the fights that we've been in and have become my dear friends.
Working with communities to protect themselves has been the greatest honor of my life. Unfortunately, though, in the 9 years that I've been doing this, I've seen us lose a lot too. We're just trickling along when it comes to building renewable energy. We don't have that like mobilization of a war mentality. It's 100% possible to do it. The only thing missing is political will.
But community awareness can be used as a weapon to apply political pressure.
Decisions in New York, you need the law on your side and you need the political pressure and the mass movement. So we're just going to keep building that mass movement, every single day.
Thank you everybody for being here. We are out here today in front of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation because we are asking our state agency to do their job. We are here to let them know that the people of New York are paying attention.